Certified sleep medicine professional here at HSN, I couldn't sleep. And I know that millions of Americans every single night are struggling to sleep. So maybe you've heard of weighted blankets. It's like a huge trend right now. Everybody's talking about it. All the sleep experts talk about it. And we have one that I think you want to stick around for, right? You might be thinking, July, do I really need a blanket? Yes, yes, yes. And with that, I'm going to introduce to you my special guest. He is a board-certified sleep medicine professional, best-selling author of several books, and truly a frequent guest at many TV shows. You see him talking about people and their sleep drama often. Dr. Michael Breus is here with us, and he is the developer and brand ambassador of the Remzi 12-pound weighted blanket. Now, he's the sleep doctor, is what everybody affectionately calls him.
That's me.
And it's really interesting because everybody's got a sleep blanket now, right?
Yep.
But not all of them come doctor's orders. So why don't we dive in and talk about what a sleep blanket is and how yours is different, Doc?
So when we look at weighted blankets in particular, a couple of things that we really want to think through here is what is the right weight. There's a lot of different blankets out there. So when I dove into the literature, what I discovered is that 12 pounds is the perfect starting weight. So if you've never had a weighted blanket before, or you've been thinking about getting one, this is actually helps you because you no longer have to make the decision, what weight should I get, right? This is at the right weight to start out with. So that makes it easy, number one.
Right.
But there's a lot of benefits to weighted blankets that people aren't really aware of. Number one is it calms you down. What's so nice about this, it's like a big hug, right? We wrap ourselves in it, and then we feel that pressure on our bodies, and that actually helps us feel more secure, which allows us to feel calm, and then drift off into sleep.
Right, almost like those little thunder jackets that they have for dogs,
Exactly,
right?
It's exactly how you could think about it. It's like those thunder, I think they're called thunder shirts or something like that. Those are great when they do those things. So that's kind of the whole idea here. But also, it's not just for people who, for example, can't turn off their brain before bed, because let me tell you something, I have a lot of those people out there. They tell me all the time, number one thing I hear, can't turn off my brain before bed. This is actually designed to help with that, but there's a second group of people that it works really, really well with, restless sleepers, right? Because the weight actually is, you know, it's 12 pounds, it doesn't prevent you from moving, but it keeps your mind from thinking, hey, I want to get up, I want to move around, I want to toss, and I want to turn.
Right.
So it's not only good for the person who's doing the tossing and the turning, but it's also good for the bed partner, because if somebody's jostling around all the time, it's waking you up, this could actually be a solution for you as well.
Right, okay, so this is something brand new for birthday, right? And we get tons and tons of calls and emails, people that really have trouble sleeping. Now, clearly at HSN, we don't sell any cures, we don't sell any medicines, right? We don't fix things like that. We offer solutions. We've had weighted blankets here at HSN, but none of them come doctor's orders. This gentleman is a professional, in fact, board certified in sleep ailments, sleep difficulties. In fact, a gentleman that was one of the youngest to pass the board at age 31, has not written one best-selling book, but several as well. This one's different, even from the ones I've presented here at HSN.
Absolutely.
So let's walk them through the blanket. And remember, no guesswork here. This is the average weight that doctor recommends, because before you had to calculate your weight and what parts of the body you need to cover. He makes it easy right off the bat. And with this one, you're actually getting a 7-day sleep program. So 7 days to better sleep, we're gonna tell you about that as well. So let's walk through the blanket.
So let's walk through the blanket itself. So what's interesting about the blanket is, first of all, it goes on top of your other blanket. So it's not something that you would necessarily have on your skin. It would be on top of something else. So maybe a thin sheet or a light cotton blanket. So that's number one. Number two, the weight is distributed evenly. That's very, very important, because with many blankets, when it kind of crests across your body, everything will fall to the sides. Then you don't get the benefit, right? So we made sure that you actually get complete pressure all the way around. So that in and of itself is very important. We also use glass beads and not plastic beads. Now you might be thinking,
that right there is different.
Glass, can it break? Is it sharp? So first of all, it can't break. It's too small to be able to break, but the glass is so much more dense. We get more weight with fewer beads, and that means it's quieter.
And I would think less hot as well.
Absolutely. So one of the things we do, people are always saying, hey, Michael, it's July, right? How on earth am I gonna get a weighted blanket in July?
I'm not gonna lie. That's what I thought when I met you today.
Absolutely. So what we've done is we actually have a bamboo lyocell on one side. This helps dissipate the heat and allows people to feel much cooler. So you don't have to worry about it from a heat perspective here. It's not like you're gonna be putting this thing on and be like, oh my gosh, this is so hot.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, every single sleep professional will tell you you want a cooler room.
Right.
So it doesn't make sense that a sleep doctor would actually say and bring us a hot blanket, right?
Right, so it's a cool blanket.
Yeah, it's a cool blanket. Another thing that I found different was that a lot of the sleep blankets out there, you can't wash. And
which makes no sense to me.
You made it really easy for us, right?
Absolutely. So this is actually a cover that is removable. You can throw it right into the washing machine. This isn't one of those spot clean type of situations, because let's be honest, this is a blanket. It's on your bed. It might be on your couch. As you called it, it could be a dust magnet. So we want something that people can wash and feel clean and sterile with.
So we will not wash the actual weighted blanket. All you're going to wash is the cover, which is removable.
Correct.
So what are we seeing here, Doc? Because we're seeing the different layers, right?
Absolutely. So there are 3 different layers here. And so what we can see here is there's the outer cover, then, so you can see the outer cover, then the inner, and then and there's actually a polyester fiber that helps keep the glass in place. That's what's helping it stay the pressure all the way across your body.
Right, because you don't want it to fall to the sides.
Exactly, exactly. So, I mean, we've thought a lot, we did put a lot of tech into this. We've really thought through the design quite a bit. And the 7-night program is probably one of the most unique features to having with a weighted blanket.
And nobody else on no other weighted blanket, you're not getting a 7-day or 7 nights to better sleep. So how do I access that? How do I do that?
So as soon as you open up the package, there's a code inside the package, and you go to the website, and then you go on. And I'll warn you, it's me, right? you get 7 nights of Dr. Bruce, which is actually fun. So we have 10 minutes each night. And what's so great about it is it doesn't just go over how to use the product. It gives you all of my tips, all of my tricks, what I talk about with my patients many times. It actually turns out to be quite informative and extra information that many people would never get. I mean, I'm not here to just throw a blanket on somebody and hope for the best.
And say, good luck, bye-bye.
Right. This is really a coaching session. This is really working with people to understand more about their own sleep and to really personalize it.
I think, too, if you're really struggling with your sleep and you've thought about seeing a doctor, we brought the doctor to you, right? And so I really want you to consider this, because the alternatives are expensive. The alternatives, you know, might be medication. You know, before you even think about those things, this is a big birthday launch, right? Dr. Bruce launched last night. I think it was on the Friday night show. And you know, it's a big surprise, and we would not be giving you a weighted blanket in the hottest summer months if it wasn't designed by a doctor. So Dr. Bruce is not just slapping his name on this blanket, worked with the developers at Remzi to go ahead and create this. So, okay, so let's say I get this home.
You bet.
What's the step-by-step?
So go ahead and lie down for me. And so this is unique. So what we have people do is we have you try only half of the blanket at first. So you notice I've only got half of it on you, but you should almost immediately feel this sense of calm, sort of relaxed feeling, a little bit of pressure, not too heavy. How does it feel? I mean,
it feels really good, because I thought in my head that it would be really heavy.
Right.
And then my first thought was, well, what if am I going to feel stifled or suffocated?
Right.
Right.
And do you?
I don't feel it at all.
Exactly.
And you know what? What about, even people that have restless legs? So now in my 40s, I've started feeling funny. And remember, we don't cure anything here at HSN, so I will disclose that. But immediately I felt it just feels really good.
It's kind of like this enveloping, almost cocoon-like feeling.
Yeah.
I kind of liken it to when you have babies, and I know you've got some babies.
I've got
where you swaddle them up.
Yes.
Remember when they were itty bitty? This is kind of like the adult swaddle, if you will.
So my second feeling was, I thought, is it going to be heavy on my tummy? Because who wants anything heavy on their tummy? It's not bothering my belly at all.
No, exactly.
Okay.
And again, this is about the weight disbursement. So that way weight isn't gathering in one place. It's actually equally dispersed across.
Okay, so you said start with half.
So you would start with half for the first 2 or 3 nights. And then as you got used to it, then you would rotate it so that it could be along just for you.
So do it. Help me out here, because I want to know what this is about, because I've never felt this, but this is a big phenomenon right now. Everybody's talking about weighted blankets.
Yeah.
And not all of them come doctor's orders. So I got to tell you.
Yeah. I mean, it's surprisingly comfortable. And people tell me all the time, like, come on, 12 pounds, that's going to feel like a ton of weight. No. It really doesn't. I mean,
is that because it's distributed? Because it doesn't, honestly, it does not feel like a ton of weight. I just feel just a little bit more pressure, but nothing that's uncomfortable. Because I was worried about my belly. Like, what if I go to bed with a belly full of ice cream and I'm like, it feels It feels really good.
Yeah, it's really just about kind of that wrapped up, comfortable feeling.
Now, is this for side sleepers, stomach sleepers, any type of sleeper?
Any type of sleeping position.
Okay.
And again, what it has a tendency to do is it can to keep you from being too restless. So what ends up happening is you just kind of get in this one super good, comfortable position, boom, you're out.
This is great.
Yeah, it does. It feels really nice. And again, the entire goal is to make sure that people feel that pressure all the way across their body, and that allows for that calming, relaxation sensation. And then once we begin to get relaxed, our mind settles, and then we allow the natural sleep process to take over.
So you've got me. Now, here's the thing. I thought this was all a fad. I thought this was all,
I thought
me too. Weighted blankets were like a gimmick, and it was like,
Not at all.
No, so this stuff really works, and it works for the puppy dogs, right? And it works on their little Thunder jackets or their Thunder shirts,
right.
But not all of the blankets come doctor developed, okay? Right. So they are very different. The fact that you can wash the cover on this one, the fact that they are glass beads, not plastic beads, gathering more heat, and the fact too,
we've got more interest over here,
that's bamboo and lyocell. My sheets right now, I bought them because I'm a hot sleeper. I love that you did that on the underside. That's cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and that's the whole point.
Wait till you try. Okay, so go do the same thing.
All right, we're gonna walk up. I'm gonna fit you with the blanket.
What's really nice is that this is what Doctor does every single day of his life. He's got a practice actively right now. So it's not like he was a doctor. He's actively practicing right now, so knows all the questions you may ask.
Yes, of course I do.
It feels... Did you think it was going to be, because it doesn't feel heavy, right?
No, when we talked earlier, I was so interested that you were going to be here because I was like, well, it's summertime, am I going to get hot? But I personally love the feeling of something on me. I just didn't want it to be heavy. I wanted it to be like that gentle hug and that almost like peace and comfort feeling.
Exactly, and that's the goal here is, remember, sleep is as much a mental thing as it is a physical thing. So once we tackle the physical where you feel safe and you feel calm, then it allows your mental to relax. Right? Because that's the biggest thing I hear. Gosh, Dr. Bruce, I can't turn off my brain before bed. What this does is it kind of helps with that. It just sort of chills you out. Right, I can even see it in your eyes. Your eyes are like starting to close, like you're really seeming to get very calm. It's almost immediate.
I wanted to ask, I missed this part if you guys already talked about, what if you like are a side sleeper or stomach sleeper?
I just asked the same because I'm side. Yeah,
I'm a stomach sleeper most often.
So am I. Any position works well. So you don't have to worry about that. And again, you use half the blanket first to kind of get used to the weight. And some of my patients will say, I only use half. And that's fine too.
I have another question for you.
Fire away.
What if I sleep with a partner? I can't share a blanket.
Well, so here's the thing, is what you could do is you could take the half and across their half and across your half, and that way you both can get the benefit from it. But it's generally designed for one individual.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Now, here's the thing. We don't always get the doctor. This is a launch here at HSN for birthday month, and we know there are thousands, if not millions of you, and doctor knows this best, suffering from sleep deprivation. Sleep is everything. You know, just like we plug in the cell phone at night to recharge, that's when your body is doing its most important processes. It's detoxing, it's regenerating, your cells are working, your body wants to heal itself. This is critical, and if you're not sleeping before you go to the doctor, sorry doctor, before you go to anybody, try something like this. Before you even take medications or supplements or anything, this is so simple. My biggest concern, period, when I saw you coming was that it was gonna be hot.
Right.
We're in July, let's be honest, right?
And that was the goal. We were trying to keep the heat out, and I really think we accomplished that.
I do too.
You know, I don't think people need to worry about that. And you know, I really like what you said. This is a non-pharmaceutical way to help you sleep better.
I love that.
Like, it's just natural,
for
right?
Shift
and
workers,
that's what we're looking for.
Shift workers, new moms.
Right, I mean, we started an overnight. Every HSN host starts, right? Any nurses, any doctors, anybody, if you're having a hard time falling asleep, maybe you take a lot of medications too, and you don't want to add something else. You know, this is that natural way to do that, and it's not just for the bed, because we have a model having a really hard day at work here.
She's hanging out on the couch.
You're still working, lady. You're on the clock. This is item 672346. I really think you're going to love this. And here's the thing. If you don't love it, remember, you're getting the 7 Days to Better Sleep program included with a link. So you click on that link, you get all the answers that you'd get with Dr. Bruce. You don't love it, you send it back, but try it today. You owe it to yourself. 672346 is your item number. Thank you, Dr. Bruce.
Thank you. Look, she's out.
QVC and HSN are